Good morning. My name is Cadet Childress. The purpose of this unclassified information brief is to shed some light on what it is like to be an infantry officer in the Army and address any questions or concerns our fellow cadets may have about it. The United States Army Infantry is the earliest established branch of the Army, dating back to before the Revolutionary War. Today, the infantry is the main land combat force of the military and the backbone of the Army. They are responsible for defending our country against any threat by land, as well as capturing, destroying, or repelling enemy ground forces. Here's a short clip depicting an infantry training exercise.
Take me high and I'll sing, oh you make everything okay, okay, we are one and the same, oh you take all of the pain away, save me if I become my demon.
You will be expected to lead soldiers in high stress and high intensity environments. Adaptability, discipline, fortitude, mental and physical toughness are all characteristics that are required of an infantry officer. These traits will allow you to succeed in some of the most politically, environmentally, and economically adverse and unfriendly environments and still succeed.
Now, the infantry operates in three different types of units. One, the light infantry, which is primarily foot mobile, usually transported by motorized assets, but is capable of air assault and airborne operations. Striker infantry is the second one, which is equipped with a M1126 Striker infantry carrier vehicles. And number three is mechanized infantry, equipped with M2 Bradley fighting vehicles. Depending on your type of unit, your job and mission will vary. We had the privilege of interviewing a currently deployed mechanized infantry platoon leader and learned a great deal about the day-to-day life of an infantry officer.
The first question we asked was, what were some of your misconceptions when you were branched infantry, and once you became an infantry officer, how did those misconceptions become reality? The biggest misconception this particular platoon leader mentioned was how much he actually would be doing infantry activity. In reality, 95% of your time is spent with administration, assisting the company commander and XO in a staff role. However, the 5% of your time that you are operational is some of the most adrenaline-packed time you're going to get in not only the military, but any profession worldwide. This is what this platoon leader believes makes the infantry worth it.
We also learned that the infantry branch has some of the most exciting training opportunities, including, but not limited to, Ranger School, Airborne Air Assault Schools, the Bradley Leaders Course, the Strikers Leaders Course, and the Mortar Platoon Leaders Course. It also puts you in the pipeline to serve with elite units like the 75th Ranger Regiment and enter into the SOF community.
Next, we asked how skills learned as an infantry officer could possibly apply to the civilian sector. Now, while there might not be a specific job that directly correlates with being an infantry officer, the leadership and people skills learned and required of an infantry officer are very attractive to jobs in the civilian world.
Next, we transition into career progression as an infantry officer. For the first 4 years, your time will generally be spent as a platoon leader or as a company XO where you assist the company commander in a staff role. However, if your first platoon assignment goes well, you will have other opportunities to take platoon commands. For example, you can go with the Ranger Assessment and Selection Program, and if you are selected, you will be able to take command of a Ranger platoon.
After 4 years of being an infantry platoon leader, you will then attend the Captain's Career Course where you will learn how to maneuver a company-sized element. Here, you will also have other opportunities to participate in specialized training and even attend top-tier universities like the Army War College. After completing the Captain's Career Course, you will then move on to command your company-sized element.
After time as a company commander, you will assume battalion staff positions and continue to develop in order to one day take on battalion command. This process is generally repeated for the next echelons and levels of the Army, all the way up to the division level as a colonel or general grade officer. For more specific career progression, please reference DA pamphlet 600-3. The progression given here is only an overview, and there are many more career paths that can be taken.
During this brief, we've looked at an overview of the infantry and its capabilities and responsibilities, and also at the daily life and preferred traits in an infantry platoon leader. We also spoke about possible career paths and educational opportunities the infantry presents to its officers. Pending any further questions, this concludes our brief. Infantry leads the way.